This has been a really fun day at Media Row for Army-Navy presented by USAA, and we continue on now with the President of Media and New Enterprises for Monumental Sports and Entertainment. Zach Leonsis joins us. How's it going, man?
Guys, thanks for having me. It's amazing that the Army-Navy game is here. I can't believe it's only the second time it's been in Washington, D.C. Doesn't feel like D.C. should be the default. I don't understand, so it's awesome to have it here. I'm glad you guys are here.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's such an incredible spot to start is, the idea of Army-Navy, the 125th anniversary of this game, and everything that kind of builds around it. You are here obviously involved with all of the properties in Washington in professional sports, with the Capitals, with the Mystics, with the Wizards. I mean, you guys are in the fabric of this community on the sports side of things, and you are also working hand in hand with the military members that are in your community that are fans of your franchises, are from other parts of the country, other parts of the world. And what does it mean to kind of be at the forefront of pushing that relationship and showcasing this game and these students and these future leaders?
Yeah, I think we think about this from two different angles. The first angle is the Army-Navy experience is bigger than just a single game itself. And being in Washington, D.C., we're in the Military Memorial Museum here. We are constantly in support of our veterans from the military. We're strong supporters of an organization called TAPS, Tragedy Assistance Program. I strongly encourage people to donate to it. It's led by just an amazing woman named Bonnie Carroll. They support families who have lost loved ones in battle, sacrificing for our freedom. And, every game at a Capitals or Wizards game at Capital One Arena, we honor a member of the military. Last night we held the Army-Navy hockey game for the first time at Capital One Arena, which was so awesome. Personally, my grandfather fought in World War II. He was in the Navy in the Pacific Theater, which is just amazing. I've got a picture of him on the USS Bunker Hill in my office. And whenever I have a bad day, I look at the picture and I go, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And so we have a ton to be thankful for. But then, the other side of looking at this is D.C. is a great sports town. And obviously, like you were saying, we're in the fabric of our community. And so we're supportive of more national and international events coming to Washington, D.C. and elevating D.C.'s profile as a sports town. So we're overjoyed that the game is here this weekend.
Yeah, it is the second, but hopefully many more to come in the rotation moving forward. And when you are overlooking, as Danny said, you guys are in a lot of things. Monumental sports, it's monumental in the kind of
there you go.
the things that you guys have in front of you. But you guys also went in something that we went through in Portland, NBC Sports Northwest. It went away, as a lot of regional sports networks did, and you guys said, you know what, we're just going to take it over, and that's going to be our home of the Wizards and in the Caps. How has that been in this ever-changing landscape where RSNs have been turning over, going away, and changing hands so often?
Our integration and acquisition of NBC Sports Washington into our larger organization couldn't have gone better, and hopefully fans agree that it's served to benefit them too. I think when we looked at the local media rights space, there's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of pressure on traditional cable and satellite businesses. And, you don't have to look very hard on Google to watch, to read articles about some struggling networks out there. And, there were rumors about the future of some of these assets and whatnot. And when we thought about it, this network existed here in Washington because of our two teams. And, local media is still the number one way that we interact with our fans. We reach over 3 million subscribers here in the Mid-Atlantic. It's always going to have greater strategic value to us than it might for a big Fortune 500 company. And so for us, integrating it and then investing back into the product made a ton of sense. And so I think the value of our live game rights is very high. We've invested into the production. We've improved video quality. We've added original programs. We've taken our games and our service direct to consumers, so we want to make our games more accessible. We've tried to give our local network a national look and feel, big-time production facilities and studio spaces. We've hired Rachel Nichols, other on-air talent like Chris Eliza. And so I think, we're a major league market here in Washington, D.C. I wanted to elevate that experience on television and super serve our fans. So I think people are pleased with it.
It's got to be interesting, though, at the league level where everybody's kind of going through something that was everybody kind of had the same deal. Everybody was on the same page. And then now it's all changing so drastically at the league level. Is there a lot of bouncing ideas off of each other and just trying to figure it out as it goes?
Yes, a lot of questions being raised across all different kinds of markets. Every market, every team is truly bespoke. It's totally a different situation in terms of the complexion of the market space, what kind of teams are there, what networks exist, what distributors are there. So it's hard to find a one-size-fits-all solution. For us to kind of own our own destiny and make that acquisition, that's why we tried to take the drama out of it. And it's worked out great for us.
Man, I wish we had more time for you. This has been a lot of fun. We actually got a chance to catch up for quite some time, and this is awesome that you are out here and you are part of the festivities of Media Row because, as you said, the fabric of the community, the fans of your teams, they are the veterans as well. Zach, thank you so much for taking the time with us and stopping by.
Thanks for having me, guys.
There he is, Zach Leonsis, of the president of Monumental Sports and Entertainment. They've got Wizards, Caps, Mystics, esports, gaming, the network. It's all over the place here in D.C.